Uber's outside, and I try to go upstairs to say bye to the king, and I'm just gonna call him the king because that's the subject to
Natureboy.
Natureboy, yeah, Natureboy.
I've seen several videos.
Oh my God! Thank God someone knows what I'm talking
about. We're a little familiar.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. All right, so I can just talk normal now. Okay.
So let me explain how I come to find out about this. This is probably 2 months ago, maybe 6-7 weeks ago. I get a phone call from this Hispanic lady. But so she told me to look these videos, so I looked up. That's when I started watching these videos, and I'm in awe of what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So that's how I got familiar with that.
Yeah.
And I would just watch videos, not believing what the hell I was seeing.
Yeah.
And another detective was familiar because I showed him these videos. He's like, he's been trying to get this Natureboy for a minute because of some things he's seen online. Trying to get this Natureboy for a minute because of some things he's seen online. And yeah, here you are. He is, I'm just going to use it, to me, he's like a real good car salesman.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the charisma. I mean, it's, you know, it's understandable. He gets everybody with his charisma, like you said, but it is what it is, you know. So let me real quick go back. When you went back up to say goodbye, he pulled you into another room. So he physically was not going to let you leave.
Yeah, he pushed me, he let me into the other room, led me into the other room.
I think we've got a pretty good case here. I mean, really, I do. But it all, for now, comes down to you. Because if you settle and prosecute, I mean, we've got nothing. Yeah. This guy needs to be jammed up. He needs to go.
I think he needs to put in a mental hospital so he can get help.
Well, they got that in prison.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay, but here's the thing, and I understand you still got feelings for him, okay? And I get that. But he's not a good man.
I thought he used to be.
Well,
he might have used to be. You know, it's one of those things.
He knew
the power.
what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's been knowing what he's doing. Okay, he's like probably, I mean, the biggest narcissist I think I can ever remember actually seeing.
Yeah.
And to thank your God, the guy is not a good man. You ever overhear them ever talk like, hey man, this guy's a fucking clown?
No, they never talk bad about him.
He sounds like he could probably go both ways.
Right.
Well, he needs to continue that in prison. I'm sorry, that guy's just not a good person, not a good human being. He don't need to be out here.
And I definitely want the best for him, but I just...
He needs outside help.
Yeah, right.
But I tell this to a lot of people, you need to come first before him, okay? I mean, you're wanting something good for a guy that's been bad.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
The first inconsistency. It says Noelle goes into the residence to say goodbye, and Mr. Bishop moved her into another room. The alleged victim never says this. It was also added she stated Mr. Bishop began to tell her not to leave and to bring her stuff back. In the detective's audio interview with the alleged victim never says this. It continues to read that she stated she continued to tell him she wanted to leave, and he became irate. It is clear that the detectives added this because the alleged victim never describes Mr. Bishop as irate, angry, or forceful. The detectives continue to describe Mr. Bishop as if he's a criminal because it then says that Mr. Bishop told her that she wasn't allowed to leave. It then reads, she continued to ask to leave and began crying. They mixed the alleged victim's words up to make it seem like she was in danger. It says she stated Mr. Bishop began to attempt to have sex with her, and she told him no, but he continued. However, every time the alleged victim explains sex with Mr. Bishop, she describes it as lovemaking. She stated they made love because she didn't want to fight him off any longer. In none of the interviews or reports does she state that she had to fight him off, but she does say she wanted love from Mr. Bishop. She continues to consistently describe her interaction with Mr. Bishop as lovemaking. In the arrest warrant, it describes the situation completely different from the alleged victim's statement. It uses words like forcibly and against her will by keeping her in a room. Notice the constant discrepancies in the detective's wording. It continues to read, and forced his penis into her vagina. Again, the alleged victim never describes sex as forced, only as lovemaking.